apparently brown snakes around. Let's see if we can find one. Look at that, exceptional. Hi, Jason here, Australia Life, and we're in Alligator Gorge. And why are we in here? Well, we're here to find an alligator. Here we are on the road, rocky road, up close and personal. How you doing? And Alligator Gorge is where we're going, and on this very bouncy road, lots of drains here for when the water comes down the hills. Mount Remarkable National Park, and we're heading down the hill to Alligator Gorge, and we'll be there in a second. We'll show you around this most incredible place, and will we find an alligator? Let's see. We'll see if we can here in South Australia. And on site we've got a pretty good outlook, fantastic views in the back. It's pretty awesome there through the gap. And then over here we'll show you the hills. The hills are alive with the sound of alligators. And there we go up the back, looking rather pristine. And then if you come to this facility, you've also got the loos down here, or the bathrooms for those who just down here, which is a nice facility, the old long drop. If you don't know what that is, you need to Google that. That's the old, yep, long drop. And down here too is a basin, and then views out over the Mount Remarkable National Park. And so we're here today hoping to be here after the rainy season so we can see if the place is full of water. And of course that will make the alligator spotting even more challenging, because as you know they love water. And let's see what we can find. Is it just called Alligator Gorge, or is it a place of alligators? We'll find out as we head down the hill, down this very long staircase. But there is a better one further down, which is a little bit more flat for you. And it takes a little bit longer to go down, but it's an easier walk, particularly on the way back up as well. So as we see into the forest, we see some pretty stunning views. Mount Remarkable, of course, this is part of the Flinders Ranges, which is quite famous, has some connections to dinosaur bones and all sorts, fossils and more. As we head down, watching the step, because there's a lot of steps here, and certainly a lot to balance on. Apparently brown snakes around. Let's see if we can find one. Look at that, exceptional. Quite impressive, isn't it? No alligators yet though. Let's see if we can find some. You'd never know. But apparently there's brown snakes around. A tourist just passed me and said that some tourists from New Zealand said that they were actually from Wellington, and they said they saw a brown snake on the track not far ahead of us here. It's not bothering these flying creatures, but let's see if we spot this bad boy on our travels. Probably hiding in the bushes here. Wow. Have a look at that. Well, there's no rainwater here. Bit disappointed. Brown snake's hiding out somewhere. We don't know where. Magical. Better shot there for you. Bit of sun coming in. Now I'm looking out for snakes, as you can imagine, because I'm in a rock fest here. But look at that formation there. It's awesome. And then up to the cliff top. Alligator Gorge, South Australia. showing off foreshore. Serene. Yep, kangaroo droppings. Down the hill we go. Yes, indeed. Looking around, making sure I'm not going to trip over anything. Here's some really cool rock, flat rock. Let's take the walkway. There's a tree in the way. See if we can get through here. Wow. Up close. Look at that towering view. And how these rocks just sit out, that triangular shape on those. All the densities, different colours, the light hitting it, the shade making it a bit different. More kangaroo droppings here. Wonder if we'll run into kangaroos today. It is Australia, so it's highly possible. And here's some leftover rainwater. Very nice. Exceptional. This is the easiest part of the water walk too. If you're walking through here, it's nice and smooth. More kangaroo droppings. Will we see a skippy around here? Look at this flat here. The water's flattened it out. Can you spot a snake in there? Be hard to. Back up the gorge. And loving these trees too, here. I just got hit on the head with a leaf. That was funny. You had to be there. Okay, and views down. I don't know when the track's going to end. I thought it was going to end by now. We're still going across some flat rocks and a mixture of jagged stuff here. And then look at this shelf. Look at these shelves here on. It just goes on forever. It's fabulous. Look at that. Nice wide shot.